After the wolf successfully assassinated his target, he fled from Munich to Nuremberg. He changed into another suit and pretended to be a chess collector because he wanted to use the chess set to successfully evade police questioning. That night, the wolf arrived at the German-French border. The reason the police ultimately decided to let him through was because of the chess set he had placed in the passenger seat. He claimed he had come to Germany specifically to buy it, which was slightly illegal, but not the main point. This was a highly effective diversion tactic. The wolf was allowed to pass. The next day, the wolf successfully arrived in Paris, France. Although he was now safe, the task had been completed for so long, and he had yet to receive the final payment from the client. The wolf had no choice but to go to an internet cafe at the train station, plug in his hacker USB drive, and replace the computer's original system. This way, no traces of his online activity would be left behind. The wolf asked how long it would take. The other party replied that the payment would be transferred within 24 hours. At that moment, the wolf received a new order. The reward was as high as $10 million. It turned out that the news of the wolf's successful assassination of the politician had already spread. The wolf hesitated slightly. Taking on multiple orders would bring greater risks, but the temptation of $10 million was too great. The wolf was still tempted. The other party suggested meeting in person, but the wolf's rule was never to meet clients in person. However, the other party directly offered $50 million. The wolf broke his own principle. The wolf proposed a $1 million fee for the in-person meeting. The client agreed readily. The wolf went to the meeting as agreed. The location was a natural scenic area in Sweden. The wolf used binoculars to observe from a hidden location, confirming whether she had come alone. She entered a wooden house as the wolf had instructed, and the wolf followed her inside. His footsteps made no sound, and the woman did not notice anyone approaching from behind. The wolf told her not to turn around, and she could only hear his voice. The two then briefly discussed the target. Upon hearing that the assassination target was UDC, the wolf immediately raised the reward to 100 million USD and demanded that the client reimburse all reasonable expenses related to the assassination operation. The other party said they needed to go back and discuss it. When she turned around, she found that the wolf had already vanished. Who exactly was UDC? The wolf had offered 100 million US dollars. He was a very young and promising business tycoon. Recently, he developed a software program claimed to make the flow of all large sums of money globally transparent in terms of origin and destination, aiming to usher in an era of financial transparency and global economic justice. This posed a significant threat to those wealthy individuals who value privacy. For instance, this wealthy individual was the one who hired the wolf to assassinate UDC, and the woman who met with the wolf was his secretary. The wolf's next destination is Cadiz, Spain. The wolf parked his car in front of a villa, put away his weapons, and entered the gate. He was dressed in a neat suit, looking like a business elite. A woman inside the house was tidying up toys. The wolf watched her quietly. After their eyes met, he seemed to instantly lower all his guard. Indeed, this